welcome back to Homeboundless. This is Cherish, and today we're gonna talk about cleaning. A few weeks ago, I mentioned that my child was having a birthday party, so we had to clean the whole house, and the whole house was trashed, and it was very trashed. The birthday party was outside, but because people still need to be able to use the bathroom, we still had to clean the whole house. Also, just in case of rain, I need to clean just in case I needed to move the party into the basement, and then personally hide upstairs. It's a lot. It's a lot to have a party when you have MCS, but it is once again the battle between being a parent and multiple chemical sensitivity. But I wanted to talk a bit about what I use to clean and how I clean and about what I used. The workhorses of cleaning with unscented products, with more natural products, are vinegar. I've got just white vinegar in the spray bottle, and baking soda. You can use them together or you can use them separately. Vinegar does really well breaking down like hard water stains, and baking soda has that grit. They work really well together. But those are the things that you will learn anywhere. So we're going to talk more about what I do, and then we're going to have to clean some stuff. As far as laundry for our family, currently we're using the Grove Company Power Clean laundry detergent sheets. What I like about sheets is that they have less plastic in their packaging. Sometimes the sheets are still wrapped up in plastic because if they get wet, then they kind of just clump up together, but it's a lot less plastic. And the really great thing about the sheets for me is before I was using powder, because that's also a less plastic way to do laundry detergent. But when you use powder laundry detergent, then when you dump it in, it releases a lot of that back in your face. And typically, like, even the fragrance-free stuff still has a smell that you don't want to smell. So these are great because they don't kick smell at you. So these are unscented. They do still have a bit of a smell, but I don't have to smell it because I just put the sheet in the wash, and the smell it doesn't stay in the clothes. I just love laundry sheets because they make my life simpler and they mean less things that I'm inhaling when I'm doing the laundry. For washing dishes, we use 7th generation. We use 7th generation for liquid hand washing, and we use 7th generation for dishwasher detergent. And also, if we have other messes around the house and baking soda and vinegar aren't cutting it, we might add some of these to the mix. I really like using 7th generation dishwasher detergent, like, to scrub the toilet, because I don't have a good toilet bowl cleaner for you. They all have too much smell. That's like my wish lists are toilet bowl cleaners and garbage pail liners with no smell, and actually no smell. But I find that dishwasher detergent works really well for things that baking soda just can't get. You can put it on dry and you have some grit to sort of clean the surface. Then you get it wet and it activates the citric acid and it all bubbles up and it gets a really nice clean. Yeah, don't try and breathe it though. And then the other main ingredient that I have is water, but not just any water. Very, very hot water. Hot water that has gone from the liquid stage to the gas stage. Yes, we're talking steam power. This is a steam-powered home, and I love my steam cleaner for floors because it cleans really well, and then you just throw the pads in the wash, and you don't have to keep buying them. You don't have to buy lots of things. You just fill it up with water, and then you clean your house, and it's amazing. So if you don't have a steam cleaner yet, and you have solid surfaces that can be steam cleaned, get yourself a steam cleaner. And then I love my steam cleaner so much that I thought, what if I had a steam cleaner that worked in places that weren't floors? So I got a spot steam cleaner. And let me just say, be very careful using a handheld steamer. You will burn yourself. There's a learning curve, and the learning curve involves burning yourself. But once you learn how to use it without burning yourself, it cleans so well. So that is my secret weapon, is I use steam. Okay, let's go clean some things. It's Thursday and the party is Saturday, and we have done a lot of cleaning. And I have done a lot of cleaning. And I used a lot of vinegar, which normally, like, I just use a little bit of vinegar and then I leave the room, so it dissipates quickly enough that, like, I don't like the smell, but it doesn't usually make me sick. But he pushed my limits. I pushed him hard. I didn't know that I could get sick from vinegar, and I hope that this doesn't mean that now I will always get sick from vinegar. But I've got a headache, but not like a headache, just like head mush. My head is mush, and I'm exhausted, but it's not from the vinegar. That's just from working so hard. The good news is that we're almost done. We really just need to take care of the kitchen and finish the living room. But yeah, did a lot of good work. And I'm really lucky that my partner was able to take off today and tomorrow. So he tackled the front porch, which was disgusting and is now wonderful. He tackled the front porch, and I did the bathroom today mostly. See you tomorrow when we hopefully are feeling better. This jet wash thing we fill with vinegar, and it really helps to boost the laundry detergent. We ran out of the powder, so we have these pods. And the problem with the pods is that the packaging is really stinky. So my partner decanted them into this thing. That's the top tip. Have an amazing supportive partner who can do the things that you can't do. But while we're here and we're talking about the house and we're talking about cleaning, I also wanted to give you a small mini, my house is finally clean, so I can sort of show. I wanted to show you what makes my house work for us. Even though I have MCS, like, what are the things that I love about our house that we're gonna need in a future house if we ever move. And if you have MCS and you are in a position to find a new place, you should consider these things in your house. Spoilers, it's mostly doors. This is our front porch. It is connected to the house, like we have our exterior door here, but we can close it off. So this is a great place for whenever we get packages, for them to stay in here until we can deal with them, because a lot of times things that come in are very smelly, and a lot of times the smelliest part of the package is the packaging. So this room is usually full of cardboard, but right now it's nice and clean. Yay! I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep it clean, but yeah, having an area that can be your off-gassing zone, your dump it and deal with it later zone, you need a drop zone. Especially if you have MCS, you need a drop zone. In addition to our front porch, we also have this mudroom. This is the exterior door to the house. So this part of the house is not really a part of the house. So this is really where all of the packaging, once we break it down, it usually sits in here. This is if we get I got a new steam cleaner and it is very, very smelly, so I can't use it yet. So this steam cleaner is staying in here for now. Hopefully we'll be able to give it some wipe downs with vinegar and a little time, and that'll fix it right up. But for now it's staying in here. The other thing that we use the mudroom for is we have, oh, it needs to be cleaned. Oh, that's gross. We have our toaster oven. We got this toaster oven like, I don't know, 7 years ago. The great thing about the toaster oven is it's not just a toaster oven, it is an air fryer, and that's mostly what we use it for. So we've got a toaster oven, and we have a little, what's it called? Like a George Foreman grill. And then also an extra burner. So if I'm having a very bad day, we cook out here. And if we just want to use the air fryer, we cook out here because air fryers are awesome. And also, if it's a food that I know is going to be too smelly, we cook it out here. So yeah, if you can have like a mini kitchen outside of your house, perfect. Thank you so much for joining me today at the end of May. As I have mentioned previously, May is Multiple Chemical Sensitivity Awareness Month, and that's why I really tried to put out a lot of MCS heavy content in May. That's always been my intention, but May is also just such a busy month that it's hard to get around to it. So I do occasionally put MCS stuff out during the year. So if you really enjoy the MCS stuff, subscribe, stick around. But I will be, if you're here for the crafting, and if you're here for the gardening, and if you're here for the sewing, we're getting back into that. I've got a secret project that I've been working on for a really long time, and I'm hoping now that I'm not constantly cleaning, I can get back to that. It's really nice having a clean house. It was definitely to the point of overwhelming, where it's hard to start a job because which job do you start? There's like 10 jobs that you have to start to do the small thing that you want to do. So now that each small task is actually a small task and not just like one piece of a 10-step process, we can stay on top of it. So that's exciting. Anyway, I should probably get my workout in so I can get some stuff done. But I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.